Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Sincere positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Chapo. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Sincere positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Chapo. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Good morning. It's a black Sunday. 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 Viewers at home, it's a black Sunday. I don't know, I'm just short of words, and it's a black Sunday, and it's a black Sunday. It's a black Sunday, and well, today is myself. Today is 5th of June 2022, and the Catholic Church at Owaluwa in Owo was invaded, has just been invaded by suspected Fulani terrorists, and according to our correspondence, I'm hearing more than 70 has been killed. In fact, the video is horrible. I just can't even watch the video clip of that scene. I can't watch that video clip at all. It's horrible. These people came to the church as church is going on, and they opened fire. They opened fire to helpless worshippers, and they were caught off guard. You know, you just imagine bandits coming to the church and start opening fire at random. I even learned a whole family has been wiped out. the father, the mother, children have been wiped out, and a lot of people. And as we speak, the Reverend Father of the church has been kidnapped. As we speak, what I was expecting now is it just happened, and I was expecting the whole of that bush now supposed to be combed. It's supposed to enter the whole of those areas now, and they fled away with the Reverend Father. And what I expect now, the security agencies, is not an issue of we talking now, is to go into action and enter all the neighboring bushes in that place. There is no how they have gone far by now. They are, if they comb that bush everywhere and they deploy soldiers and police, I'm sure they will get hold of these people, because as we learned, they have just gone with Reverend Father, and they killed a lot of people. I can't watch the video. It's disheartening. It's disheartening. I don't know. It's disheartening. People that left their various homes this morning to go and worship God, and they met this. It's I don't know, but we are trying to get across to an our son to give us details of what really. But what happened? It wasn't a bomb blast. It wasn't a bomb blast. A bomb blast will destroy the building, will destroy the chairs. It wasn't a bomb blast, and a bomb blast cannot be a selective killing. It will be it will collapse everywhere. But what happened was that these people came in, they start killing from the entrance of the church, because we saw some video clip where even some people were killed at the premises of the church and inside the church. You see them in their pool of blood outside the church. Some were even killed beside the car. And if we remember vividly, some few weeks ago, the Amotekun commander in Oyo State, he raised alarm that foreign Fulani ready to strike Yoruba land. He raised an alarm. I can show you. I even have it here. Let me, because I don't know. This is what I'm showing you here. Sorry. You can see it. Oyo Amotekun commander raises alarm, says foreign Fulani ready to strike Yoruba land. The guy got intelligence report, and he voiced it out, and it was in the show, it was in the news, it was everywhere. And the chairman Amotekun Corps in Oyo State, General Ajibola Togun, retired, is an army general. General Ajibola Togun, retired, has raised the alarm that foreign Fulani have saturated the entire southwest, and they are ready to strike the geopolitical zone very soon. It's just here. I'm just reading what the general wrote. You can see there. That's what the general wrote. I'm just reading what the general he wrote. He gave us. It was privy. Oyo Amotekun commander raises alarm, says foreign Fulani ready to strike Yoruba land, and he went ahead. That is General Ajibola Togun, who is the commander Amotekun Corps in Oyo State. He went ahead and he said they are everywhere. He has given us the info. He has given us the info. It wasn't a bomb explosion. A bomb explosion will rock the whole place. You won't even see a standing chair. But here we see people who are in the pool of their blood with penetration of bullets in their body. Bomb will either pieces you, will either mutilate the body. It's not the issue of bomb. They came into the church. They came into the church with heavy artillery, and people that did that will have come in their, they will have come, they have come there in their scores. The bandits will have, and with what we are hearing, they didn't come with vehicle, they came on foot. They came on foot. They came on foot, and there's two police division in a war. The two police division in a war, that is, and the area command has no official patrol in their van to get to the scene of the crime. So they're even aware. But there was, according to the report we are hearing, they didn't even have gas in their car, in their operational vehicle. They have almost 50 men standby, but no mobility. So even the police are aware. There are about almost 50 policemen standby at the area, Assistant Commissioner of Police area command, but no mobility. No mobility to take the policemen to combat these people. So invariably, these people, they had a field day, and they left with the Reverend Father. It's sad. It's sad. We are trying to and there is even a security report that 16 Fulani nations converged in Abuja last week to put final touches to their grand plan to take over Nigeria as their home country with tacit approval of Buhari. Yoruba is sitting on a cake powder. Let's end Nigeria now and host Odua flag. We still have time now before we are overwhelmed. This is coming from another from an anonymous social. Oh God, I can't even watch it. These are babies shot in the head. 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 Let's see if we can get across to one of our sad. What a black Sunday. What a black Sunday. What a black Sunday. It is now dawn that when we are going to church now, we should be ready for the worst. If Fulani people can be allowed to be carrying weapons, other tribes too should be allowed to be carrying weapons, because it seems that the government, they are not really serious about fighting these people. The government are not really serious about fighting these herdsmen. I don't know. It's sad. If they can be carrying guns, other tribes too should be allowed to be carrying guns. And this is the style of their killing is a professional. I have a comment here from one of our followers. He said, indeed, this is ISIS style, and we know that the Fulani bandits have allied themselves with ISIS, giving them access to significant more manpower clandestine land routes to move men and equipment and access to uncharted state havens in forests all over the country. I'm certain that the strike team that did this attack came from the bushes around Owo, Ibilo, or Okene. Our military is strong enough to kill all these guys in 2 weeks. The government is complicit. I just said it now. Go and read David Hayden's article titled "Conflicts for Jihad. 2023 election is essential for Nigeria. This nonsense must stop." These are one of the comments from our contributors. You can imagine what is going on right now. I even learned that a family has been wiped out. Mother, father, and about 5 children wiped out. They went to worship their God and they met their death. There is no anything a church security can do with these people. So people are saying the church should. There is no any security. I mean, personal security of the church can do with this bunch of people. With this bunch of criminals, you can see the way the style they use. It was a well-planned style. You can see the havoc, how they killed. These are what's it called? These are masked men. These are trained masked men. They were getting them by their chest and their head. See all the victims. These are masked men. So even the security of the church cannot stop these people. The bushes of a war. I've been shouting this thing. The Pele axis, the Doani axis, or war axis, down to Akure axis. All those bushes ought to have been leveled. I've been saying this all this while that that is the same axis where a monarch was kidnapped and killed. The same axis again where another monarch was killed. The same axis where they have been kidnapping on almost weekly basis. The same axis, it happened last week, where an expatriate in this same war, an expatriate has been kidnapped. His security officer who is a member of the Nigerian army was killed. In fact, his head was ripped off. The driver of the expatriate was killed. This was just last week. Just last week, and they took this expatriate to that same area, and there was no any challenge. There was no any counter of going to the bush to even look for the expatriate. I learned they have contacted whatever to asking for ransom. Don't be surprised now. Tomorrow now they will contact again asking for ransom on that Reverend Father. So you can imagine what we are find ourselves. You can imagine what you have I don't know. What a Black Sunday. What a Black Sunday. This is not issue of blaming the churches for not providing security. Which security are you going to provide to counter this kind of mayhem? See the video. If you see the video, this was a total. I mean, these people a well planned by experts. A well planned by the experts. Somebody said this is in ISIS style of operation. They came to a church and they wiped out all the worshippers. I can imagine how those people have been going through in that church at that moment, because they came in and they started opening fire on everybody. What a Black Sunday. What a Black Sunday. What a Black Sunday. And we are not, what they use now is assorted rifles and KMPG and whatever, which they didn't allow civilians to hold. If they have a security in the church, will the church security carrying guns? No. So what would they do? Like my church now, we have security. They're not allowed to carry gun. You just security just to, I call them observe, just to observe. So if they are coming to attack the church, they cannot do anything. The root of the matter is they have to go on to clear all our surroundings in Southwest. This is a clear call to all of our people. It's high time we take the bull by the horn ourselves. It's high time now we defend ourselves. Let all of those state youths converge and let us comb that forest once and for all. Let us comb that forest once and for all. Let us comb the forest from Owo to the axis of Ibino axis or Kenya axis. It's time now that we, the youth and the people, should come together and let us defend ourselves in that area. We are ready to provide logistics. We in the diaspora. We are ready to provide the logistics. We in the diaspora. What they need is high time now, because it is evidently clear that the government is not ready to a call is coming in. Good morning, my justice, my learned justice.
There is always an amicable way to settle things, and I expect that the ministry.
Good morning, ma. My honorable justice, good morning, ma. I'm alive, ma.
Okay, later.
Okay, ma. This is sad. It's sad. I don't know what is going on. It's sad. And as I was saying, we are ready to assist from diaspora with logistics. We want. It's not. You should stop saying it's bomb. It's not bomb. This is not how bomb operates. I'm not listening to what the state government is issuing. This is not a bomb. Experts have said this wasn't a bomb. The bomb will bring down the church, or the bomb will destroy the seats, will destroy the properties in the church. But we are seeing people in the pool of their blood falling on the chair. We see people falling on the vehicle. We see people falling on the ground. This is not bomb. Bomb will mutilate the body. A bomb blast will mutilate the body, will destroy the body. It will scatter the whole body. This is not bomb blast. They came prepared. Yes, they may have come from explosive, but the killings we saw is true assaulted rifles and other ammunitions, guns were used in killing, and not 1, 2, 3 people. The people that have done that mayhem in that shortest period, they won't be less than 20 of them. And the land didn't come with vehicle. They came by road, by foot from the bush. You will see that if we check very well, that church will be closed. That church is not in the center of the town. No, the church will be somewhere close out of town, where they can come in from the bush, attack, and move back. Then what stops us? What stops the security agency? What even stop we to start advancing and going into that place? It's high time now. Everybody should be planning to defend themselves. It's high time now. Everybody should go and look for gun and whatever. It's high time, because this government, they are not ready to defend us. They are not ready to defend the citizens any longer. They are playing nonchalant with it. They are playing lip service to all this. So it's evident that they have a grand plan to take over the Southwest. There's a grand plan to take over the Southwest. You can all see now, all of you, the Yoruba guys, my Yoruba brothers and sisters, that were blaming Sunday Igboho. That some of you are even laughing at him. Some of you are laughing at him, Sunday Igboho. That what the government, what they did was good to have invaded his house and up to now to have chased him away from Nigeria. You can now see the reason now why we want characters of Sunday Igboho. We want the character of Sunday Igboho in Yoruba land. Chief Sunday Igboho he saw all this coming and he was trying to defend us. The same Yorubas were the one. I saw some of them laughing at him. I saw some of them, I mean, because of party, they were playing party politics with their lives. I saw Yoruba people, I know them, Yoruba people. They were happy that Sunday Igboho was arrested in Cotonou. Yoruba people. These are one of my grounds with Tinubu. These are one of my grounds with the so-called leaders. Because they are not saying the truth. They are playing politics with everything. Most of them were playing politics with everything. They were even happy that Sunday Igboho was incarcerated in Benin Republic. We can see what is happening now. Their grand plan was to chase out all our warriors so that they'll have a field day. Now they have a field day. They have a field day. They have a field day now. Somebody woke up, went to church, and that was all. Death came inside the church. Enough of let us pray. Enough of let us pray. Enough of God will come and help us. There's even this say that heaven will help those who help themselves. Enough of all this biblical whatever now. It's supposed to be an eye for an eye. It's supposed to be a fire for fire now. Enough of this preaching of Bible. Oh, God will, let us pray. God will take over. No! God even said, heaven help those who help themselves. The time has come now that we should help ourselves. The time has come that we should help ourselves. I saw this coming a long time ago. 5 years before I left the shore of Nigeria, I can't stay in my house with my wife and children without my gun by my side. Because I saw all these things before now. So enough of prayers, enough of praying and whatever. This is no time for prayer. This is no time for prayers. This is time for action. Operation Fulani must leave our land. Operation Fulani must leave. Operation Fulani must leave. It's unfortunate that some people are playing politics with what is happening to us. Buhari has failed us, and when we talk, the APC apologies from the south will be supporting Buhari. The apologies from the southwest will be abusing us, that we're abusing Buhari. Buhari government has failed, and they have refused to combat this menace. They have left us to our fate. And so now, the time has come for us to carry arms to defend ourselves. That is the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. So now it's left for all the youths in all the cities in Southwest. Defend your territory. Go and fish out all these people. We don't want them in our land. All the bushes to be cut. And any landlord that is giving their houses to any other Fulani, that landlord is a persona non grata in Yoruba land. Is a persona non grata in Yoruba land. The youths, if you watch the video, a lot of youths were killed. A lot of our mothers and fathers were killed. So these people, they don't, even children, I saw little children, small children were killed. I saw one is not up to 5 years, was shot dead in his church. They went to the children department and killed him and killed. It's time to defend ourselves, and I'm not at home, but we can still help from here. We will provide logistics. We want to have our own army there. Our leaders are playing politics with our lives. Nobody will talk. That is my grouse. If you say I hate Tinubu, that was my grouse with Tinubu. He was a voice. If he had come out earlier to say, look, what is happening in Southwest is unacceptable, he would have been my hero by now. I was close to Tinubu. But when I start seeing the way they are playing politics with the lives of our Yoruba people, I have to distance myself. Starting from the Lekki massacre, going to the kidnapping, going to the incarceration of Sunday Igboho, and none of them said anything. Apart from Wole Soyinka and Professor Akintoye, Banji Akintoye, none other Yoruba leaders care about how Sunday Igboho will get his freedom. Now they have incarcerated Sunday Igboho. They have succeeded in pushing him out of Nigeria. Despite the injustice done on Sunday Igboho, our leaders kept quiet. They went to his private home, killed people in the house, destroyed his vehicle, and Yoruba people kept quiet. Yoruba leaders who are in position kept quiet. The poor boy was incarcerated in prison in Kotonu for months, if not a year, if not up to a year. Our leaders kept quiet. If Tinubu have come out and said, look, what is happening? If Tinubu have added his voice, all this would not have been happening. If Tinubu have added his voice before now, but because Tinubu want to become president, he saw the truth and he didn't want to say it. That is why my anger with him is coming from. I never hate him. I know he helped. I know he has made people. I know he's a maker of human resources. I know that. But playing politics with a whole tribe is unacceptable for me. And there is no how I can align with such a person. If he has added his own voice, I am telling you, it won't have gone to this stage. He's sad. I just saw it now from Newsport. I said it's not explosion. It wasn't explosion. These people are prepared. They came with explosive, right? But what killed those people is it was a bullet reading. Death. They came to the church and they opened fire. We know how explosion, how it works. Explosion will destroy the wall, will destroy the church, will destroy the property. There was nothing like that to happen. Nothing like that in that church. What was destroyed was the human lives, which they came for. And they took away the Reverend Father of that church. Okay, I think it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yes, they might have come with. I'm not saying they didn't come with explosive. They would have come with explosive and other things. But what they did first was to kill the people. Point blank shooting. It's a common sense now. See what happened. See the video. It's a common sense. Yes, they might have used explosive somewhere, but those people killed, as I saw in the video, were through the bullets. I will have shown the video here, but I don't want to go against the guidelines of YouTube and Facebook and whatever. I will have shown the video here. I have the videos here. Imagine going to church. If I'm going to church, I go to church with all my family. I go to church with my wife, my children. Imagine attackers coming in. So a lot of families has lost their lives. So the time has come now. The time has come now for us to have sense. Any leader that is not supporting insecurity in our land, should not be supported too. Operation Fulani must leave our land. We are going to start it now. Operation Fulani must leave our land. They must leave. And I challenge the youths. Don't put it in the hands of Amatekum or police any longer. It's now high time we defend ourselves. Okay, now, according to the report we had, when this was happening, the police they were aware, but there wasn't mobility. There was no mobility to bring the policemen who are on standby to come and counter these people. So these people, they had a field day. They had a field day. They had a field day. They had a field day, and it's sad. They had a field day. What a black Sunday.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimbi Jaffa. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.